Hey guys, it's Nikki, and this is obviously an update video. You can probably tell by the title, or because I haven't really uploaded a video in a pretty long time, but pretty much in this video I'm going to be explaining why I haven't been very active. So to jump right into it, and I guess to keep it as general as possible, the reason why I really haven't been very active is just because I'm not very interested in LPS at this moment. I don't know about you guys, but at least with me, I go through phases of stuff that I'm interested in. So I guess right now I'm just not in a phase where I'm interested in LPS. I don't know when I'm going to get out of this phase, if I am going to get out of this phase, but you know, I could get back into it tomorrow, I can get back into it in a week, in a month, in a year, I don't know, like it happens pretty randomly. Either I see something or hear something that gets me motivated to make videos again, but for right now I really just don't feel like making videos and being involved with LPS and stuff like that. And again, that's as general, as simple as I can put it, you know, that's just how it is. Obviously there's still some time to this video, as you can see. I can't see it because I'm recording this video right now, and so for me it's only like at 1 minute and 15 seconds, but for you guys obviously you can see there's still more time left to this video. So I guess I'm going to go into more detail as to some of the reasons why I'm not very motivated so that you guys understand. But just keep in mind, like, one of the main things is just to remember that people change, you know, people get interested in other things, people lose interest in certain things, so if not for any real reason, just remember that that's just how I feel, and sometimes you can't really help the way that you feel and stuff like that. So hopefully you respect, you know, the way that I feel and the decisions that I make as far as, you know, not making videos and stuff like that. But the first reason, or one of the reasons, is that there are a ton of other things in the world that I can do. Obviously you can look outside and the world is just vast and there's so many things for people to get interested in. There's stuff off of the computer like friends and family and stores I want to go and other stuff I want to buy. Online, there's certain games that I like to play, there's other websites I want to go on, again, other places I want to spend my money, because, I mean, that's pretty much what LPS is buying these little plastic bobblehead things. So, there's just other things that I'm interested in over LPS, I guess. Another thing, or the second thing, whatever you want to say, is that as it's getting to the end of my LPS collection, it's getting more and more difficult to completed, and I guess that makes sense that the more rare and the more expensive LPS are left. So I'm not really going to find a whole lot of people to trade me those rare and expensive LPS, because obviously if they're rare and expensive, I mean, I know if I got them I wouldn't want to trade them. And really the only other place that I can get the LPS from are from eBay, and it really sucks trying to buy LPS from eBay because they're just expensive. I don't know why they're so expensive. Even the ones that aren't really rare are just super expensive, and you kind of have to guess whether the LPS is in perfect condition or coming in the condition that the person promises it is, because obviously, you know, like an adult probably looks at LPS a lot differently than a kid who really likes LPS. Like, I'm sure a lot of you guys hear from your parents, like, oh, I can't believe you're spending that much money on a little plastic bobblehead. So the people who are selling the LPS on eBay probably don't see LPS in the same way, so something that might be the perfect condition to them might not be the perfect condition to, like, me. Like, obviously you guys know I like my LPS to be in perfect condition, and that's something that's been a problem in the past, like, you know, not getting LPS that are in perfect condition. So part of the thing is you have to guess if the LPS is going to really come in perfect condition, and even if it doesn't, you can't really return it, because a lot of the people say that they don't take refunds, and then they have some sort of BS excuse that they're manufacturing errors of Hasbro and they're not responsible for factory errors. So it's kind of a gamble to try and get an LPS that you're happy with from eBay, and of course if you're not happy with it, you're just sort of stuck with it. So obviously if I'm not very interested in LPS, I'm not really going to want to take that huge risk. So my LPS collection it's sort of gotten like a lot more difficult to try and complete it, I guess. And then the third reason, I think the last major reason, and I think there's just a bunch of like kind of like minor reasons as to why I'm not very motivated, but the third reason, or another reason, is, and I don't really like using this word because I don't really think it's very accurate, is just sort of like the fame. I mean, I know I'm by no means famous. Like, obviously, you don't go outside and say, hey, do you know who lpsnikki is? And then it's like, oh yeah, of course I know who she is. Like, of course not. Yet if you went outside and you were like, oh, do you know who Brad Pitt is? Like, yeah, of course people would know. So I know it's not fame in that sense, but fame is typically the word that people use, so I'm just going to use it so that, you know, people know what I'm talking about. But know that I'm sort of also not meaning that word, but I think you guys understand what I'm trying to get at here. Like, obviously I have a decent amount of subscribers, so I have a bunch of people commenting and PMing and stuff like that, and sometimes it gets annoying. I love when you guys want to be my friends and stuff like that, but sometimes it just gets annoying if it's so repetitive. And I think a lot of you know there's just annoying and stupid people on YouTube, so it's really just when it's in such an amount of PMs and comments coming at you all at once, and then again the repetitiveness of it. So that's also something that unmotivates me. It got to the point where, like, every time I refresh my inbox there's a new PM, and that gets super annoying when I'm trying to go on YouTube to, I guess, just be a consumer. I consider people that put out videos producers, and the people who just go on and watch the videos consumers. So sometimes if I just want to go on and watch my subscriptions, if every time I go and try and click on a new video I have to go into my inbox and answer somebody's PM, like, that gets so annoying. So that's kind of why I went onto my new account and just was sort of hiding out there, just so I can sort of be alone, just so I can sort of use YouTube at my own pace, not have to worry about answering anybody. So that's another thing, is just kind of the fame. And going on with that, that is sort of another update, I guess, my plan for how I'm going to answer all of your PMs and stuff like that. I've decided I'm not going to answer comments anymore because my videos are kind of old now, from a while ago. My videos are the kinds of videos that I guess people can keep watching because I'm just, you know, showing stuff. So I'm going to keep getting comments on them, and some of the stuff that people are commenting on are stuff that was relevant 6 months ago, but not relevant right now, so it gets annoying again. Like with the repetitiveness, it gets annoying me having to keep going in and telling them, well, you know, that really doesn't apply anymore because, you know, that was from 6 months ago. So I'm not going to be answering comments anymore. I will be answering PMs, of course. PMs were always the best way to reach me if you just wanted to have a conversation or stuff like that. So I'm going to be logging into my lpsnikki account one time a day, and I'm going to, I guess, select an amount of PMs that I'm going to answer, or an amount of time that I'm going to be answering PMs for. I don't know, go with whatever the amount I decided was, and then log out or go about my business or whatever it is. And I know that's going to keep me from answering you guys as quickly as I have in the past, but at least it's going to keep me answering you guys, because, you know, it's never a good thing when something just completely halts. So that's my plan for that. You can, of course, still leave me channel comments, but really if you want to have like a full conversation with me or something, then really the best bet is to just send me a PM. Then the next update is the raffle. I have not forgotten about the raffle, don't worry about that, guys. That will be coming very soon. It's just that with the raffle, I would have to sit down for a very long amount of time. I'd have to make up the slips in a Word document, have to print them out, cut them out, fold them up, put them in a box, then of course record the video, then I would have to edit and upload the video and stuff like that. So I've just been really busy. Of course, like I said, there's other stuff in my life besides YouTube and LPS videos and stuff like that, so I've just been busy, too busy I guess to do that, but I am going to put aside some time so that I can do that for you guys, and I will be adding more prizes for you guys because it's been such a long wait. And I guess, of course, just the point of the raffle in general, just to show how much I love you guys and say thank you and stuff like that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding 3 more winners, like the second place winners. So like the second place winners, how they were going to be able to pick an LPS for my trade video, and then of course have extras. There's going to be 3 more people that can pick an LPS from my trade video, and then of course get extra. So now instead of, I think, 3 winners, now there's going to be 6 winners. So yeah, that's the raffle. That's going to be done very soon. I promise you guys. I know I forgot about it, and I always said it was going to be out a really long time ago, but I was busy, and you know, obviously that's life. You know, life is busy, so I will get that done. So didn't forget about the raffle. The raffle will be done again. And then I think the last update is that I'm going to be selling a bunch of my LPS from my personal account. I know that's like a thing that you do when you're like not into LPS anymore, but I am still into LPS. It's just I'm only going to be keeping the ones that are like especially special to me. So I'm of course going to be keeping Shadow and Fawn and Raven and those kinds of LPS. But I figure I'm not using them, and I know other people would get a lot of enjoyment out of them, so I'm going to be selling them so that you guys can have them, so I also have more room in my room. So yeah, that'll be a video that's going up of me selling a lot of my LPS. I just have to set up my PayPal account and stuff like that, because it's never a good idea to be sending money through the mail, so it'll just be easier if you guys can pay me through PayPal if you do decide to buy stuff. And yeah, the LPS are going to be better because they're of course from my personal collection, so they're going to be in perfect condition, and a lot of them are going to be rarer and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess those are all of the updates. Again guys, the general reason why I'm not really uploading many videos is just because I'm not very interested in LPS at this time. Again, I don't know when or if I'm going to get back into making videos the way that I did in the past, but this is the situation right now. Again, thank you guys for understanding and being with me and stuff like that. You know that I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye!